What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Hydroneer. You can see we have some farming. Off screen, I did a lot of farming stuff here. We've got 2 pots, a lot of beets, tomatoes, onion, corn, carrots, and broccoli, and then some seeds. I like these seed baskets better, but they're expensive. It's like $400 for a seed basket. They're 400 of the whatever it is, these money, and I don't want to spend that on a seed basket again. So yeah, set this up, the watering system with a lighting system. I spent probably 6 hours just watching this grow, essentially, but found out that at night they don't grow. So plugged lights, because I was like, the timing seems a lot longer than what I had looked up online, because I was working. So I set a timer and walked away, came back, harvested a bunch of stuff. The first thing I got, though, was that sprinkler. Made life so much better. So you can kind of see here how it's spaced out. I had stuff planted in all of these, but then killed what wasn't growing, so I could get the seeds back. But how spaced out this is versus how dense it grows under a sprinkler. So 10 of 10 would recommend buy that first before a harvesting truck. I was torn between the two. So we've got 5 missions that we can do to get a harvesting truck and possibly a new sprinkler. So we're going to do that. It has been a long run of a lot of different challenges. And then these baskets are cheap. They're like 25 or something each, but they make organization a lot better for all the fruits, vegetables, whatever they are. So harvesting is a long process, which is why I want the harvest truck, now that I can do like a lot of growing at once. But it was a very long process of even getting like 5 or 6 tomatoes to do 1 bowl of soup for tomato soup. The watering system. So I did read when I was trying to find the times. I kind of read up a little bit on just some gardening tips, but not like give away everything tips. And one of the things said water pressure makes your sprinklers reach farther. So I replaced all these with core stone pipes, and then the lighting system is just set up this way so I can hit the toggle switch. And then, of course, I grabbed that on accident. With this, I realized after the other ones where I was having an issue opening and closing the door, that putting this where the door is on top makes a heck of a lot more sense than putting it where it's on the bottom side, because I can easily drop stuff in like that. We're gonna hammer that down. Yeah, this is the long process part. So picking up all the carrots or tomatoes or anything like that, and then having to go through and cut all of these. Actually, I think I can cut. Oh, that works too. Cut them first and then pick them up. So saving a little bit of time there. So one of the challenges to get up one of the main storyline challenges, we'll call it, is soup with 300 beets and 300 broccoli. So since broccoli takes a long time to grow, that's one thing I'd recommend too, is right away grab a grinder to make seeds. So we drop one of these in, and it makes anything from 1 to 3. So got 2 seeds there. But get one of those, get cooking pot, stuff like that. But buy a broccoli. I think it was like 250 of these coins, whatever these ones are, Farm Guild tokens, and plant a broccoli and then just keep turning it into seeds. So I bought one seed, and then Just kept grinding it to make more seeds, and ended up with, so now I have all that as seeds, and then all this broccoli, which is 36 pounds of broccoli. And yeah, we need 300, so that's going to be a long process. But we've got 5 soups we need to make. Lots of tomato, carrot, and a little bit of onion. So we're going to do this. So the first one needs 10 tomatoes. So what I like to do is just drop it here and go, okay, I need that to be 137 or 10.5 tomato. So like that. And then dice all these up, combine them, and then double check the weight. So yeah, 11, it's supposed to be 10.5. And then we'll just do this. I already heated the water up, which is nice. And then, yeah, so the next one's 3.5 tomato, which I won't worry about doing that. I'm just gonna cut up 3 tomato. It's gonna be like 5. But, just sit here doing this, and this is the long 5.5, that's a lot. So 3.5 tomato, and then 28 carrots. So that's going to be the one where we put it on here. And then 159 minus 28, 131. So we're just going to pull carrots out until that gets to 131. We'll do one more just to be safe. Cool. This is the long process of it all. But we'll make these 5 soups. What I do like, I'm gonna finish this thought and then cut a section of video out. But what I do like is when you combine the, like if you've got water already boiling, double check, make sure this is 28 is what we needed. Yeah, when you got water already boiling, so it's like tomato soup, and then drop the carrots in. It becomes carrot and tomato nice and quickly. That is very nice and convenient. I haven't moved water pipes over to over here by these yet, because I want to kind of figure out my layout first before I set these up with water coming to them. But we will cut to when we're delivering all these. We've got a 27 carrot and a 42 carrot soup. When we're delivering all these. We've got our 5 soups back here, ready for delivery. So the first guy's up here at Burnstown, Burnside, Burn something, fishing town. So we, after a lot of work, we got 3,600 of these farming tokens, and it's 2,600 for this. So buying the harvester for sure. The sprinklers are like 2,000. So I've got to save up a little bit more to get another sprinkler, but long run, sprinklers help a ton. I didn't water the plants with wherever it is. I didn't water the plant with one of these watering cans, just because I was doing it while working my day job. So yeah, would let the water just drip, but there's probably a better way to build the pipes so that water drips over a lot more than I had. Like if you did a bunch of T's in the back, like a row of T's aiming out and then a bunch of T's coming off of it aiming straight down. So essentially, instead of like building like this, if I built just a bunch of rows kind of coming off of this, coming out this way, and then only did holes where the water hit, that would probably have been a lot better. I bought that harvester and then drove the regular truck back here. But then you could really grow more. I did, like I said, I put a cloudium in all those. I have a bunch of, core stone. I have a bunch of cloudium pipes way over there that I'm going to blow up, because why not? It's fun to blow things up. harvester is very slow. I have no idea how this works. I haven't seen anything with it. I do know it says F to lower and raise, and then E to eject resources. I'm not sure, like, how to plant, how to harvest, anything. Let me see if I need this to clear. It does not clear that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to mess with the lighting. Okay, so I set the lights up like this. Hopefully they do not cause, hopefully the water pipes don't cause like shadow. Let's see. Does it fit under the water pipes? It looks like it does. Yeah, it looks like that might work. If not, I'll have to figure out the water pipe situation. In the meantime, though... Oh, that comes out that side. In the meantime, I'm going shopping. So while running around and trying to figure all this out, though, I did learn about carts. So it is convenient to... These carts are super convenient to like stack up a bunch of things. So I had to stack up a bunch of stuff on a cart, just pull it onto the purchase spot, and then take it over here, jump into the bed, and then let go, and it sticks to the truck. So that is unbelievably convenient to be able to move stacks of things at once. So I've got an idea to set up a quick seed creator. So I'm using some of the old Cloudium pipes, and then I just need a bar like this to put into a booster. Gonna set these up kind of side by side like this, because I don't know how far that thing extends, and it's probably safer to just cover both sides, or like kind of cover it like this. That way I don't think I needed that booster. So it looks like I was one conveyor short. Oops. I had an idea. I was going to do 3 wide, but I was like, I don't really think I need 3 wide. There, and then I need 1 straight conveyor, and then I'm going to do a centerer. Well, looking at this, I don't know if it's... Oh, I have an extra one of those, actually. Let's see. That should make it where it makes it in there. Hopefully. Fingers crossed that works. And now, figure out how to harvest. So, lower is F. And then I guess I just drive over it very slowly. Oh, that camera angle is not fun. Okay, and then raise. And it doesn't say like if there's, it doesn't even say if there's any in there or not, or what's going on there. Let's see. I have no idea how close I have to be to this thing. Oh, barely make it. Okay. So yeah, that's a good good seed production setup there. That's making a crazy amount of seeds. I think we'll get 300 broccoli in no time. I do. So I am gonna want to make. Oh my gosh, they just keep coming. I feel like I harvested more than by hand with the truck. I do want to make, so I'll make more gardening plots here soon, get a new sprinkler, but I want to make another conveyor that like set up where I can put like a basket, like my broccoli basket down at the end of the conveyor belt, and then have it drop everything into a basket. But this is a crazy amount of seeds. So we'll do another batch of broccoli here. And then I'm going to do a big batch of beets. I am going to, so like you can kind of see where the edge of the sprinkler system hits. I'm going to do a little bit past that to see, so I know where that line is. When I saved it and came back, it was like all the little holes were wet. Now it's just a waiting game.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Actually, so after this batch, I think, or once I get another sprinkler, I'm going to keep this pipe coming straight up. I'm going to move everything over one so that like this pipe essentially will run straight under the electricity, and then move all these over a little bit, which is going to be a pain in the butt. But if I do that, oh, I planted it all by hand. I think this thing, yeah, let's see. I think if I put them like back here, it will plant them. But I'm gonna move the water pipes over so that I don't have, so I can turn at the end of this and not like worry about accidentally running into. So if I lower that, okay, yeah, that does plant. So I wonder if I can plant and harvest at the same time. But yeah. Now it's going to be a waiting game. I do have a couple of missions that I can do. We'll do those off camera. So I ran around, did a couple of missions, got 2,200, which is just enough to buy another sprinkler head. So we're going to do that and leave us with 111. Oops. So yeah, we'll head back to the farm. So while I was waiting for stuff to grow, I did set up a new, I did a whole new setup because I kept running into the pipes and getting stuck on stuff. So I have this sprinkler system set up. So the second one will go here because that only covers half. So I had to keep switching to test this out. Kept switching those. We've got lights on both sides. I don't really need lights on both, but symmetry looks nice. I'm using this pipe setup, which is honestly a waste of coarse stone pipes, but I'm doing that because it gives me a nice path I can drive through. I'm gonna throw in some broccoli to plant here in the back of the harvester. I was messing around learning this thing. So we're gonna load it as full as we can with broccoli seeds. I know we've got a lot of, I should count how many little planting plots there are so that I know how many seeds I can throw in here. So I loaded it full of broccoli seeds. I don't know if those are gonna fall out or what the situation is, if it's not gonna use them all, but essentially it's kind of cool because we get to harvest. So you can see here though, I have the walls to help me. So we can harvest and plant at the same time. We planted everything. Nice. And lift that up to make it faster and turn more. And then I'm going to, I have a ton of tomatoes. Ton of tomatoes and some tomato seeds in here, but there's not many tomato seeds. So we're just gonna do this. I wish this process was faster. And I do see that I really don't need that second set of conveyors, but I'm just gonna leave them. Yeah, we sit here, I've got that basket lined up to catch all the seed bags. And then when I don't want to grind up all of the apples, or these are tomatoes, I can pull forward like this and just drop them straight into the basket, which is kind of nice. But I probably don't even need this much conveyor here either, because I could pull forward and just drop it. I could drop them straight into the grinder, but this is more fun. And who knows, maybe I'll build up like more to this later. So you can kind of see I've got some T-pipes and logic lines at the end of those. So that's because I want to end up building multiple like runs here, so I can do 3 or 4. I don't really need too many like plots. Like I think this is far enough. This whole thing. I did do 3 runs of tomatoes with this setup, and I have a massive amount of tomato seeds. You can kind of see them all piled up there. And was that 400 pounds of tomatoes? I do think I'm gonna buy multiple baskets so I can do. I wanted these seed things. I like this, but if I'm going this route with the grinding and setup, I'm gonna buy multiple baskets. One that has the fresh resources, and then the other one that's just seeds. But I'm going to keep at it here for a little bit until we get, so there's 300, almost 300 beets. One run of beets would get me that. And where's my broccoli? 36 broccoli. So I need a lot more broccoli, but I got a bunch of seeds, broccoli seeds here, and broccoli growing. And then I am going to do 1 run of the beets. We're going to turn all of these into seeds and then do a run of beets. So while waiting for stuff to grow, I set up a second row here so we can do two different crops at the same time, kind of thing. And then we'll make more adjustments. But I have these pipes just to keep me from wandering off, so I'm going to try to keep it on the edge of the screen as I go down this in hopefully a straight line. So I got the holes for the second set here. It is a little closer to the pipe than I'd prefer, but it's whatever. I can still make it work. I could probably do another row, actually, of holes. And we'll go through, so planting beets there. And then I don't believe I have anything in the hopper of this. Yeah. So we've got beets and carrots growing. I've got a thing that's like 68 carrots, and I only have 52, so I figured I'll grow more carrots. So I did a few missions. Hand cutting 300 beets and 300 pounds of broccoli is going to be a pain. So I'm going to get a dicer in this stacker here. Leaves me with, 400 left. So we are working our way towards a sprinkler. I have some conveyors back there, and I'll show you here why in a second. So I've got some beets and onions that are grown. I haven't harvested them yet because there's beets in here. And I had gone through and I set up this. So I can drop stuff off on any of these 4, and they go into the dicer, or the seed, whatever it is, seed maker. And then if I drop anything off on those 4, it comes down here. I have it split right here and come in. That way, I'm not worried about water pressure because this is going to give it a massive amount of pressure. And they come down here through this, turn through here, and then we're going to put, for now, I'm just going to put the, I have these conveyors so I can expand that here in a little bit. But I want this on the end here, and then we'll put the compressor or veg stacker. So just like that. So it's 300 beets and 300 broccoli. So I already weighed out 300 beets, 300 broccoli there. So I'm going to dump them over here so we can watch this. And then I do have splitters and all this other stuff, so I can build this out in a little bit. Let's see. Okay. So now, did that give me... Yes, my 300. I'll make sure 300 beets. So yeah, we should be able to get to the next set of stairs after we give this guy his soup and get 4,600 of those. That's awesome.
I'm well chuffed.
I'm gonna go put this in the car and then I'll be back to see what's on the next level. I haven't done any fishing. So I guess that's the next task. Just a 1.5 pound shark. I'm assuming that I need a good actual fishing rod for that. Since we did get that mission, it reminded me that I have this that has been sitting here for a very long time. And apparently I only have one tiny fish. I'm gonna have to figure out fishing off camera, but I need a fish bucket for sure. But I don't know if these do anything useful. I caught one little fish, maybe if I put them in the ocean. And then I do know this is the first fishing pole. I don't know where the other fishing poles are, but I do know that there's this one back here. And I have no idea what this, it's like put a shrimp in there, so I guess I gotta catch a shrimp to get this. But we'll mess with that another day. Yeah, it's like you have to do so much to get the money, like tons of money for this. But then it's like I'm pretty much done farming. But I am going to get two of these baskets. Because I'm gonna set something up here. Okay, so here's what I set up. They come up here, they get ground down into seeds, and then it's a seed packet separator. I've only got 3 of these right now. And then I've got duplicates because I am going to dump this on the conveyor and see if this works. So let's hope. Okay. And that was just to make it a little clearer, or cleaner. So if I can do fruits or veggies, whatever, back here, and then seeds over there, and that looks like it should be good. I'm going to hopefully I can make all these fit correctly. Okay, so I'm just gonna test the whole thing. So we've got, if I drop them here, they should go up there, and then if I drop them here, should go up, become seeds, get thrown out, and yeah. Oh, they're missing that basket. That's what I was a little worried about. Though, so I'm wondering if I should do, let's do the baskets that way. Let's see if that helps. I was kind of wondering what happens like if you stack too much in here, and learned that if you just use this again, it cuts it in half like a, oh, maybe not. What's going on here? Oh, it was just glitched. Yeah, cuts it in half like a saw does to gold and whatnot. So that's good to know, so I can stack these up a lot. So I'm just testing out this this setup that I have going on. So this stuff will come down, get chopped up, and then it goes into sorters, but there's nothing. I still need to put all of this on those. But yeah, that looks good. So we'll go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to clean all this up. I'm going to figure out fishing, get a couple more of those, and then I'm going to move these pots kind of down over here with my beet mess. So if you guys, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike, and we will see you in the next one.